Hi guys, my name is Cheritaisrandom. I'm the most positive person you'll ever meet. I guarantee it.
And it's bubbly, 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 bubbly. We are singing to our love.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite YouTubers ever, and that is the great Peter Monn. If you guys have no idea who Peter Monn is, you are literally missing out in life, because he is the most entertaining individual, and in his YouTube videos he always gives you something to leave with. Like, he's filled with so much wisdom. I will watch any video that he puts out just because he's Peter Monn. If you guys are interested in this video, go ahead and keep watching. Before I get started, make sure you click the subscribe button for new content every single week, and also do not forget to link up with me on my social media. All of that information will be down below in the description box. So let's get started. So who is Peter Monn? I'll tell you who Peter Monn is. And the reason I have this fan is because this is Peter Monn's thing. Like, you can't talk about Peter unless you have a fan, and you have to use the fan as Peter Monn would use his fan. His fan is not a prop. His fan is a part of him in his videos, at least in his main channel videos, because he has like 700 different channels, and I follow all 700 different channels. But in each channel, he's still unapologetically himself. But in his main channel, like, he uses his fan. And like I said, it's not like he says the word fan and like pops it out. Oh, no. He'll be talking about something, and he'll drop some knowledge, and he'll be like, and then like continue on with his story. And it's just like, gosh, Peter, like, who were you before the fan? Who were you? And if you guys are wondering like how to pop your fan like Peter, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, see, I can't even close it like him. So you have to make sure that it's the right way, like it's opening this way and not this way, because you don't get like the full fan. Whichever way is like the front, you just want to make sure you have your thumb on the top of it, have your 3 fingers wrapped around, and your pointer finger here. When you pop it out, you have to pull your thumb back just a little bit. At least I know I do, because I have small hands, and I want to make sure that like it opens up to like its fullest capacity. And I'm still working on like closing it, because whenever he closes it, it's like literally perfect like this. When I close it, it's still kind of like, it's jank, but whatever. So the fan, I've mentioned this in one of my other videos, that Peter Monn, I can listen to him talk about basket weaving, and I will watch the entire video, the entire like 20-minute video of him talking about basket weaving, because throughout that video he's gonna give me some words of wisdom. How does he do that? Like, how does he incorporate basket weaving into like a life lesson? I don't know, but I'm sure he could do it. And Peter's not for everybody. I've said this, like, when I meet people, I'm always like, hey, do you watch YouTube? And if they do, I'm like, do you know who Peter Monn is? You need to watch Peter Monn, because Peter Monn is like the truth. There are so many YouTubers that Peter talks about, and when I say talks about, I don't mean like talks mess about, but he considers himself like the Anderson Cooper of YouTube, or like the Andy Cohen of YouTube. So he gives information. He's like, by like beauty gurus, he's considered a drama channel, which I guess he is, because he talks about drama, but he doesn't talk mess about people. He just talks about what that person did, and then provides advice for that person. I didn't know who a Joy Sparkles was. I didn't know who an Amy Slayton was. I didn't know who a Greta Grenade was. I didn't know who any of these people were until Peter like pointed them out. And then, I mean, depending on what he said about that person, I'm gonna go watch their content or I'm not. And I've found quite a few YouTubers that Peter talked about that I'm so in love with, because Peter told me to go watch. Do what Peter says. And in order to really talk about Peter, like, you have to have more than one fan, which I do. I know most people that enjoy Peter's content, they enjoy it because he gives such a real outlook on everything. Every single thing that you can think of, he gives a real outlook on. And I feel like this is where YouTube needs to be. Like, everybody needs to be a Peter. Be a Peter. And that's what I try to do with my channel, is I just try to, like, spread positivity. And when I talk about things, I try not to put any hate towards whatever. I just try to deliver my content as real as I can be. But, like, I don't have as much knowledge as Peter, or as much wisdom as Peter, so... But I do my best. So Peter is an uber fan of YouTube, and you'll hear him say that in just about every single video. He's an uber fan of YouTube. It's like he's trying to shape the world of YouTube into what he thinks the world should be. So, like, have you ever heard that quote, like, be the change you want to see in the world? Or be the person you want to see the world be, or something like that. That's what Peter is. And if he makes a mistake, he'll go back and he'll admit to his mistake. He'll hold himself accountable for his mistake. And then he just moves on, just as people should do when mistakes happen. And he learns from his mistakes. He just doesn't say, like, oh, I learned from my mistake, and then three videos later does the same thing that he said he learned from. I also think because Peter is a little bit older, he caters to more mature people, and he caters also to older people such as myself. And the reason I'm doing this video is because, like, Peter is the type of person who he's always the one saying, I like this person's video because of this, or I like this person's channel because of that. But you never really see people talking about Peter because he doesn't ever, like, he never has drama. So it's like, maybe people just need to make videos just giving their appreciation, you know, giving, like, paying homage to their, you know, to people that they like. So if you guys are looking for a drama channel, or just a channel just that gives you, like, a breath of fresh air, I suggest all of you guys go straight to Peter Monn and subscribe to all of his channels, because, like I said, he is unapologetically himself in every single one of his channels. He doesn't change from, like, one channel to the other at all. And one thing that I love about Peter is he doesn't edit. So what you see is what you get. Like, everything is very raw on his channel. He doesn't edit for anything. He barely edits his thumbnails. Like he's making a killing on YouTube based on just himself. You know, a lot of people put a lot of time and effort into, like, their thumbnails and their tags and, you know, what they're going to talk about and how they edit their video, but not Peter. Peter is like, this is me. You either love me or you hate me. And I think the people that hate him are maybe people who just don't like to feel uncomfortable, because he has a lot of uncomfortable conversations. But like I said, you learn from him. You learn, you learn, you learn. If you guys have a YouTuber like that you think I would like, let me know in the comments below. I think everybody needs their own Peter Monn in their subscription box, you know, like who they subscribe to, who they follow, somebody whose video that they can just watch about any and everything. So Peter, if you're watching this video, I love you so very much. You definitely have a lifelong fan right here. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. That helps me out a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a positive and love-filled day. Bye.